Gonna start working on this bike. A 1988 Sportster 883 converted to a 1200. Doesn't run, no power. Old man owned it. 19,000 miles. Should be a fun project. Gonna start with getting the tank drained. Carb rebuild ordered, new battery. Check all the fuel lines, all the electrical. Want to be draining the fluid on it. All that old gas sitting won't work. Has a new petcock, he said. Brand new ignition on it. Might be part of the reason it has no power. Could be wired wrong. New fuel lines, pretty new spark plugs. I already checked them out. They look pretty good. Screaming Eagle. Ignition plugs. Spark plugs. Here's some of the wiring. Looks pretty nasty. I'm gonna have to get some electronic cleaner for it. The color on this bike is candy brandy wine. Really like it. Has a lot of cool Harley gold accents on it. As you can see in the back here too. Some of the stuff that the bike came with was actually a full climber Harley manual, service manual. This cool leather vest, American flag on it. Nothing better than that. And also a whole bag of spark plugs, tools, feeler gauges in here, some Harley specific tools, spark plug socket, this little multi-tool, random, new spark plugs, ratchet strap in case you break down, strapped on the truck bed. Here's a list of stuff I want to get done on it. And now I'm just going to start draining the tank. Got this old gas draining into a bucket. Here it is. That cock works. Tank's already pretty loose. There's one there I gotta get out still. I got this one out. Can't see it, no light, but tank's not bad. Some scratches. This looks like some damage from buffing it, and it has a small dent up here on the front. But I really like the sticker on the side. So I got the old battery out. He said it was good. Well, it's leaking everywhere. And it's from, what was that, 2016? So it's 7 years old. Not a good battery. It's also bulging. There's not a heated garage, so it's cracked here because of the cold. It was a Duracell Ultra. So, looking in here, I noticed the ground cable is completely not connected to anything on the ground part of the battery. And one power also. It looks deliberately done on one on each side. I'm not sure why about that. Still digging into this thing. Everything I'm finding is aftermarket, Screaming Eagle or S&S. Ignition module, I cannot tell what it is, but it came with the Harley key, so. Took the horn off. Horn is all part of the gas tank bracket up here, and also coil pack is part of that too. It all hooks up to the frame. Aftermarket stuff. Everything looks good. Even the spark plugs look pretty new, but they'll be getting replaced. Along with a battery. Whatever else I think I need. Back today with the Sportster 1200. Got a new battery. Battery size is a 16. and you need to get an over 300 cold cranking amp, which was pretty hard to find for me actually, but I ended up getting one local. The bike now has power. I drained the gas tank, put fresh non-ethanol premium in it with some seafoam. Checked all the fluids and the wiring visually, but when we go to start it, it's just a click of the starter. Gonna start looking into wiring, starting with the starter relay, and then making sure the connections and everything is good on the starter.